Wayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyak ka lang magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiig, sa lagat at puno, sa simoy at sa langit mo buhaw, may tinakang tula, awit sa paglarang minamahal, ang sarang patawad mo'y labong, may nalabing, ang bituin na araw na kanya, pamay magdidilim, lumalang araw ng buwan, at ipasinta buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya dapat may makakapit ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Turuan mo akong maging bukas palad. Turuan mo akong maglingkod sa iyo, na magbigay ng payo sa nararapat, na walang hinihintay mula sa'yo. Nakakibak ang di naintala, mga hirap na dinaranas, sa tuwing ay magsumikap ka, hindi humahanap ng kapalit na kaginhawa. Lagi naghihintay, kundi ang ating mamatid, na ang loob mo siya Turuan mo akong maging bukas palad. Turuan mo akong maglingkod sa iyo, na magbigay ng payo sa nararapat, na walang hinihintay
Thank you, everyone. Please sit down. Now, to officially start the program, let us all welcome our hosts for this event, Miss Diane Querer and Mr. Christopher Kliachko.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to all our dear guests from the government, from the industry, from the academe, from the labor and other organizations. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Christopher, good morning to you.
Good morning, Diane, and a pleasant morning to everyone, our partner, guests, and supporters. At syempre sa ating mga kasama mula sa Facebook Live and Zoom, also watching and giving their support to us. Diane, magandang umaga sa iyo. And On behalf of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, allow me to welcome you all to today's event. Welcome to the launching of the National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan 2023 to 2028.
You know, Christopher, today is indeed a very good morning as we will witness this very important event. To all of you joining us here in Manila Peninsula and also those joining us online, we encourage you to take photos and videos and key in a message of support for the NTESDP and also post all your photos and videos online in all social media platforms. And please use our official hashtag for today, hashtag Galing TVET. You may also scan the QR code, which is being handed in the entrance, in order for you to be directed to our social or live wall for our online engagement today. Now, to continue, we would like to inform all of you that the plan that we are to launch today is already the 5th cycle plan, which is mandated by the virtue of the Republic Act 7796 or the TESDA Act of 1994. The NTESDP 2023 to 2028 catapults the TVET sector to be more inclusive and aggressive in creating a globally competitive workforce and fostering economic growth through the continuous skilling, reskilling, and upskilling in the context of lifelong learning.
And with that, partner, today marks anew the outset of another TVET sector plan which underwent various comprehensive national and area-based planning as well as multi-sectoral consultations. Of course, this will not be possible if not for the collaborative spirit of our various sectors working together to shape a brighter future for the Filipino workforce. And at this point, TESDA would like to thank especially the USAID for its support in the development of the NTESDP 2023 to 2028. And of course, for supporting and assisting today's event. Likewise, the World Bank and the International Labor Organization for their untiring assistance, the various industries, TVET associations, and the key actors and players in TVET, and to all of you present here today, giving us the full support sa ating TESDA. And with that, muli,
Maraming salamat po! A big round of applause please for everybody. And on that note, to officially commence our program today, please give a big round of applause to the Director General of Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA. Put your hands together to Secretary Suharto T. Mango Dadato.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. And thank you so much for everybody here. Isang magandang makajus po sa ating lahat. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our President, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Sir, to Her Excellency, Mary Carson, the United States Ambassador to the Philippines. Thank you, Madam, for your presence. My also respect to Her Excellency Polakani Akenli, the Nigerian Ambassador to the Philippines. It's very supportive since the day one of our anniversary. Thank you, Your Excellency. To His Excellency, Dato Abdul Malik Melvin Castilino, of Malaysian Ambassador to the Philippines. To His Excellency, Dr. Andreas Michael, German Ambassador to the Philippines. To Mr. Sanyu Yao, Charge Affair of the Embassy of the Republic of the Union of Myanmar to the Philippines, other foreign dignitaries are here. Thank you, and my apology because we're so excited, and my secretary was not able to. But you're present, all the dignitaries from different embassy. Please accept my salutation, sir. Thank you so much for joining us for this event. To our minority floor leader from the Congress, the House of Representatives, Congressman, yes, my good friend, Libanan, I'm sorry, we're classmates with Congress. You know, I'm a little bit overwhelmed at this moment. I cannot express my feeling because everybody's here with all the foreign counterpart and leaders of the Philippines. You know, sometimes I used to speak in my province. Oh, you know, we came from southern part of the Philippines, in Mindanao. So medyo nanibago ako because everybody are wearing American suit, barongs, not like in our place wearing a t-shirt and a native attire. So please bear with me. Well, of course, to all of you, sir, I am glad that you'll be here joining us on this momentous occasion. Well, toward the Secretary of the Department of Labor's Employment, Secretary Benvenido Laguesma, sir, thank you so much. Together with his USEC from the Department of Dolly. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And of course, to our TESDA Board of Members or Board of Directors who are here, please rise for the recognition. These are my partners in producing and directing the policy of the TESDA. My due respect to all of you, board of members of the TESDA. Thank you, sirs, ma'am, and sir, from different sectors, from private, laborers, industrials, enterprises, all over. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Of course, to our partners, my Deputy Director. I have 3 Deputy Directors General in the TESDA. We're still lacking 2 because the usual is we have 5, but the 2 is still coming out for their appointee. But right now, I would like to introduce them. Our Deputy Director General for Planning and Policy, Ms. Rosana Ordaneta. She is the most youngest in the TESDA because before the birth of the TESDA, he already been a part of the TESDA. Yes, and we are proud of it. He is the brain of the TESDA, and that's why he holding the plan and the policy towards the program for our Tibet program. Equally, and a good leader, formerly Congressman, now also Deputy Director General for Operation. John Bertis, sir, Congressman John Bertis. And we've also from both Visayas and Mindanao, a young Deputy Director General, Vidal Villanueva III. Sila yung kasama ko na gumagabay sa patutunguhan ng ating programa ng TESDA. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. Of course, our executive directors who are here. Please stand, all the executive directors. Kayo po ang nagpagod, mag-research. Please stand, all the executive directors. Thank you so much. And likewise, all regional directors from the TESDA all over the region, please stand for your recognition. We have 17 regions that are present here. Thank you so much. Well, and of course, our development partners, that including the United States Agency for the International Development, or known as USAID. Thank you so much. The World Bank, and the International Labor Organizations. Maraming salamat sa tulong po niyo sa amin. Thank you so much for your support and for your assistance to the TESDA and to the Philippine government. Likewise, I would like also to acknowledge my family who are here, my beloved wife, the only one, Governor by Mariam Sanki Magdadato, a two-termer Governor of the province of Maguindanao. Now, Maguindanao del Sur, because we split into two. So he's now incumbent governor on the remaining half of the Maguindanao. And of course, my son is also here, incumbent governor, Governor Tato Pax Ali Sanki Magdadato. And likewise, my niece, Congressman Princess Rihan Sakaluran, Congresswoman, I mean. Besides her is the nephew of the Secretary of the ILG, and also Congressman Jesse Abalos. And my second son, who is also a sitting mayor in Maguindanao Province, that Abdullah Sanki, Mayor Toharto Alwali. Of course, my father-in-law, Member of the Parliament, Dato Ali V. Sanki. Pasensya lang kayo kasi happy sila na I was appointed as, this is my first time position. I am just only 82 days since my appointment. That's why all my families are here to be with us. Of course, my sons, please stand, Dato Maimin and Dato Yasin, and please stand. And the mayors of Sultan Kudarat who traveled just to be with us, please stand, all the mayors. Yes, thank you, and please be seated. Well, thank you so much to all of you, sa lahat po ng mga TESDA families, our guests and honor were here, so the different undersecretary for different department. Hindi ko na po isa-isahin. Thank you so much for joining us for this launching. And other sectors, our private sectors were also present, both for the private, industrial, and enterprises was also here. Ma'am and sir, we have been together since August 22 to up to today, because you support the 29th anniversary held in SM Mega Mall. We introduced our anniversary in a public place so that we can show to the Philippines, especially to the kababayan, that TESDA is having a many multi-sectoral partnership. So I'm very glad and I'm very thankful to all of you, sir, for joining our anniversary and especially for this momentous occasion. And likewise, to all distinguished guests who are here, to all watching live via Zoom and Facebook Live friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Isang maligayang pagbati sa ating lahat sa ika-29 ng anniversary ng TESDA. It is with immense pride that I welcome you to this momentous event, the launch of the National Technical Education and Skill Development Plan for 2023 to 2028. The plan we are launching today is already the fifth cycle of the National NTESDP, or the National Technical Education and Skill Development Plan, with the previous plan spanning back to 20 years ago. As you are aware, under the Republic Act 7796, or the TESDA law, the TESDA is mandated to formulate a comprehensive plan for the development and utilization of the skilled workers for employment, entrepreneurship, technology development, and for economic and social growth. Hence, aligned with our mandate, the NTESDP is dedicated to support the implementation of the Philippine Development Plan and contribute to the achievement of the government long-term plan of matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay through our intervention for the workforce development. For the NTESDP 2023 to 2028, we are envisioning globally recognized Philippines TVET as a catalyst for education and a lifelong learning force and socioeconomic transformation. It shall serve as a guide and reference for TVET actors and leaders in the coming up with relevant policies and programs for the sectors. Thus, this plan is thoughtfully crafted through the extensive consultation together with the various TVET stakeholders. It encompasses the contributions and collaboration of TESDA, the national, the local government, the industrial, the academic, the labor, the NGO, and other sectors, and the learners and workers for both the formulations and implementations of the plan. Taking into consideration the latest trend and development globally, our mission is to promote, provide, and support accessible, inclusive, equitable, relevant, and high-quality TVET for the Filipino people. To achieve this, our intervention will be demonstrated under the plan of the 6 strategic pillars. 1, the modern and responsive technical vocation training and a lifelong learning advanced reinforced. Quality and productivity of workforce enhanced. Quality assurance of certification, standard equivalencies, and qualification strengthened. 4, collaboration with industry, government, academic, labor, and other stakeholders expanded and sustained, strengthened. 5th, transformative and innovative. TVET ecosystem organized and strengthened. All these strategies shall be implemented with the area-based demand-driven TVET as a central strategy. With the honor of my appointment and a dedicated 2 months long stay or 82 days at TESDA, I am truly fortunate that the plan is aligned with my vision and purpose, which is to make TVET programs more widely recognized and accessible. I am fully committed to ensuring that any learners who want to learn valuable skill can do so through TVET programs. Before I end, I would like to extend my thanks to the support of the pre-activities of plan preparation by the Asia Foundation, World Bank, ILO. Likewise, our profound gratitude to the USAID opportunity of the NTESDP 2003-2028. Ma'am, USAID, Your Excellency, is a very big help. Of course, also the partner, the Asian Development Bank, for allowing us, for giving an opportunity for the finance for the upcoming, for this ensuing year, to come out with different regional training of innovation centers that are about to be established starting by next year. We have very strong support for the USAID, from the ILO, from the Asia Foundation, and of course from the Asia Development Bank. Napakalaking tulong po yun because that innovation centers will be ensure that the Filipino will be having more knowledgeable on the 4.0 industrial or the known as digital world. As we look forward to working further with you in the organizations for this plan, sa bagong Pilipinas, let us march forward with determination, embracing change and fostering a legacy empowerment rooted in compassion and dedication. Sa TESDA, lingap ay maasahan. This is our shared commitment to providing unwavering care and dependable support to our fellow citizens through educations and training. Tungo sa magaling, makabagong TVET para sa bagong Pilipinas. I would also to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of our visitors. Dahil napakalaga po ang inyong presensya, please bear with me. I would like also to acknowledge our friends from the Embassy of Thailand, His Excellency Atol Prasarat, and of course, coming from USAID EDC Interim Chief of Party, Ms. Nancy Wallace. Thank you, Nancy. Madam, thank you so much. And of course, our friends, the Secretary for the Mindanao Development Authority, Secretary Maria Belen Acosta. Ma'am, please stand for recognition. Thank you for the support. Then you also acknowledge to all the formerly as Director General of the TESDA to please rise for the recognition. Ma'am, sir, thank you for being here. And kayo po ang nagsimula ng TESDA. Pinagpapatuloy lang po namin. And the person of Eliseo de la Torre and Irene Isaac. Thank you, ma'am and sir. Your presence is give more colorful for this launching. Of course, I would like also to continue to acknowledge because you know you are very important for us. We have also here from the USAID EDC Deputy Chief of Party, Ms. Maria Teresa Mukamad. The representative of the Good Secretary of the ILG, Undersecretary Lord Villanueva. Thank you, sir. From the DOST Undersecretary, Jose Teodoro Gatchalian. NYC Chairperson Ronald Cardema. Then, of course, we have also here our Yusek from the Dole, Yusek Carmela Torres, and Dol Asik Paul Vicente Novar. Of course, my Chief of Staff, Abiarenga, and the Planning Officer, Charlene Justabanti. Yes, Charlene. And Other, of course, from the Remo, Miss Ling, can you stand, Ling? Yes, these are the operations. And Miss Song Song from the linkage. Nasaan na kayo? Miss Song Song? Yes, you are there. Yes, thank you. And of course, kung ubusin ko kayo, we have more than 300. All I can say is, to all of you from the TESDA family, maraming salamat. And to our foreign guests, our partners who are very supportive of TESDA, please accept my salutation, sirs and ma'am. Then, of course, my last part, I would like also again to express my sincere. Hindi ko na maubos, no? Magpasalamat because overwhelmed po ako. I would like to express my sincere thankful for sharing your precious time. And again, in behalf of the TESDA officers and the entire TESDA family, welcome to the launching of the National Technical Education and Skill Development Plan for the year 2023 to 2028 sa atin lahat sa pamumuno ng ating mahal na President Bongbong Marcos, sa bagong Pilipinas, sa TESDA, lingap ay maasahan. Welcome and good morning.
Maraming salamat po, TESDA Director General, Secretary Suharto T. Mangu Dadato. Thank you very much, Secretary. The message of the good Secretary made us more excited for the official launch of the NTESDP. Muli, maraming salamat po.
And to further affirm the support to the NTESDP 2023 to 2028, may I now call on the United States Ambassador to the Philippines, Her Excellency Mary Kay L. Carlson.
Distinguished guests from across the Philippine government, led by Secretary Magundadatu and Secretary Laguesma, our technical vocational educational training, or TVET champions, partners in development. Magundang umaga sa inyong lahat. It is my great pleasure to join you all today at the launch of the National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan for the years 2023 to 2028. The United States government is honored to support the design of this next generation roadmap that will help chart the future for millions of Filipinos who have chosen or will choose the path of technical vocational education and training, or TVET, to advance their career prospects. TVET offers a pathway to quality jobs, even for those without a college degree. It offers the opportunity for truly inclusive growth that allows people from all walks of life to meaningfully participate in the economy as productive citizens. The U.S. government, through the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, also known as USAID, has been working closely with the Philippines Technical Educational and Skills Development Authority, TESDA, to help expand workforce development opportunities across the Philippines. As you know, more than half the population of the Philippines, around 50 million people, is under 24 years of age. Youth comprise nearly half of the country's unemployed in 2019. And in a recent study, around 3.3 million youth ages 16 to 24 were not in school. USAID has two programs valued at more than 4.3 billion pesos, or approximately $80 million, that maximize the power of TVET and aim to provide practical skills to out-of-school youth. The first program is YouthWorks Philippines, a public-private partnership that mobilizes the private sector to address both the educational needs of youth and the skills requirements of employers. To date, we have collaborated with more than 90 businesses and strategic partners to host youth trainers so that they can earn while they learn, with quality employment as the end goal. The second program is Opportunity 2.0, which provides second chance opportunities for out-of-school youth to return to formal education, complete a TVET program for employment, or even start their own business. Opportunity 2.0 has also provided technical assistance to TESDA, including updates to the 21st Century Life Skills modules, training on strategic planning for key officials, and support for workshops that contribute to national technical education and skill development. Through YouthWorks Philippines and Opportunity 2.0, USAID has trained more than 1,100 TESDA master trainers in 21st century skills, who in turn have trained more than 10,000 youth so that they can better manage their lives and contribute to their communities. USAID has also directly trained 7,000 young people and partnered with 1,400 businesses across this amazing country. So far, more than 1,700 young Filipinos have found meaningful employment or have started their own businesses through these programs, and more are coming through the pipeline. A couple of months ago, I met the Makahilo sisters, Sheila, Cladley, and Cherry Rose, 3 wonderful young women when I was down in Cebu, who had gone through the TESDA Food Service Technology Training Program under USAID's Opportunity 2.0 project. Formerly out-of-school youth, through their resilience, grit, and hard work, these young women persevered and completed their TVET training and are now gainfully employed in some of the city's top food establishments, like UCC, a Japanese coffee shop chain, and Cafe George. They are now able to provide for a better quality of life, not only for themselves, but for their families and across their communities. As your partner in prosperity, the United States government remains firmly committed to supporting the Philippines in its goal of achieving inclusive growth and prosperity by upskilling Filipinos with innovative technical, vocational education and training. To TESDA, thank you for your vision, your leadership, and your partnership. And congratulations on the launch of the NTESDP. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Carlson. May we request Her Excellency to please stay on stage. Likewise, may we request Secretary Mangudadatu on stage for the awarding of Kabalikat Award. For everybody's information, the annual Kabalikat Award is given to TESDA's most active and outstanding partners who have assisted the agency in developing, enhancing, and implementing training programs that have resulted in better employability of Filipino skilled workers. These include partners from the local government units, the legislative branch, the national government agencies, government-owned and controlled corporations, non-government organizations, private businesses and companies, and the local international organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, TESDA's Kabalikat Awardee, the United States Agency for International Development.
Congratulations. And of course, we'd like to thank you, Ambassador Carlson and Secretary Mangudadatu.
Again, let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you very much.
At this point, may I now direct everybody's attention to the screen for a video presentation of the National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan for 2023 to 2028.
The bane of the mismatch between jobs and skills among our workforce is being rectified through strengthened government, industry, labor, academic partnerships. and the continuous reskilling and upskilling training programs that we have put before our workforce. TVET continues to prove itself to be an empowering educational intervention. There are many examples of how its graduates have gone on to secure competitive technical jobs. Since last year, more than 1 million Filipinos graduated from the TVET, one-third of whom were TESDA scholars.
Gusto natin matulungan ang mga kababayan natin na nahihirap at nangyikamos na itaguyod ang kanilang sarili at pamilya. Mas maging mahusay at skilled upang magkaroon ng sansang umunlad ang kanilang buhay. Dahil mas maganda, trabaho o pangkabuhayan.
Magandang chance yung pag-study dito sa TESDA to refresh yung mga natutunan namin sa college. Especially with these kinds of equipments and mga gamit namin dito na up-to-date and almost gano'n na rin yung ginagamit sa industry.
It built my confidence. Sa una, akala ko hindi ko magagawa, hindi ko matatapos yung training kasi sobrang hirap, daming kailangan isipin, na ganito pala siya kahirap talaga. But then, the more you do kasi, the more you get better.
The NTESDP is a sectoral plan for TVET that serves as a guide and reference for TVET actors and leaders in coming up with relevant policies and programs for the sector. As a sectoral plan, it encompasses the contributions and collaboration of TESDA, the national and local government, industry, academe, labor, and other sectors. It is aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals 4 and 8, Ambition 2040, the Philippine Development Plan, and the Labor and Employment Plan. It also takes into consideration other sectoral plans, industry roadmaps, legislative reforms, researches, as well as prevailing trends in the country and abroad. With the combined impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the fourth industrial revolution to education and TVET sectors, traditional teaching and learning practices were disrupted, and the weaknesses of the system were exposed, including inequalities in digital technology and infrastructure challenges. TESDA, with technical assistance from the World Bank, evaluated the previous NTESDP cycle. The report identified strengths and weaknesses of the sector and provided policy recommendations which contributed as technical inputs to the new TVET medium-term sectoral plan.
Under the National Technical Education and Skill Development Plan, we are envisioning a globally recognized Philippine TVET as a catalyst for education and lifelong learning, workforce, and socio-economic transformation. With the directions of our President Bongbong Marcos, to ensure that the program of the TESDA align with the Philippine Development programs.
As overarching agenda, NTESDP will focus in advancing a culture of lifelong learning in the TVET sector and recognition of TVET. The TVET sector will prioritize advancing digital transformation and advocating for public acceptance of the value of TVET. The plan will be guided by principles of access, equity, and inclusion. TVET delivery will adhere to quality assurance systems and mechanisms and strong collaboration. As strategic pillars, the NTESDP will pursue modernization of TVET, advancement of lifelong learning, enhancement of workforce productivity, strengthening of quality assurance and certification, expanding partnerships, innovations in TVET, and harmonization of TVET governance systems. All these will be implemented with the area-based demand-driven TVET as a central strategy. The priority sectors will focus on key employment generators. These are agriculture, manufacturing, information technology, business process management, tourism, construction, health and wellness, transportation and logistics, energy, creative industries, and education.
We are doing this to empower our Filipino, young and old, through TVET. We want to equip them with the right competence through the skilling, reskilling, retooling, and upscaling, so they can gain decent job, improve their careers, or set up business and livelihood.
Then, nakita ko kay Jomelyn, pwede siya maging technical service engineer kahit na hindi siya engineer graduate. Mas may alam ang TESDA graduate sa amin. Yan ang sabi namin, mas may alam kayo kasi kayo nasa actual.
Gusto namin ng kapartner sa nation building. Kasi sa bawat isang taong responsable na maitaguyod natin, uunlad ang bansa.
Sa bagong Pilipinas, sa TESDA, lingap ay maasahan. We will train more and better.
The video presentation gave us a glimpse of how the TVET sector will move forward to contribute in the achievement of the national goals and objectives. TESDA wishes to thank the World Bank in the production of this presentation.
And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to our most awaited part, the ceremonial launch of the NTESDP 2023 to 2028. At this point, may we request on stage Dole Secretary Bienvenido Laguesmo, please, Ambassador Mary Kay Carlson, and TESDA Secretary Suharto Mangunda Datu, please, for the launching of the NTESDP 2023 to 2028. Place your hand on the button. May we request our photographers please to snap a shot. All right, everybody, join us as we do a countdown. On our cue, let's start it from 5 to 1. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once again, thank you very much, Her Excellency Mary Kay L. Carlson, for joining us this morning. Partner, grabe yung nangyaring yun.
Correct. It was really indeed a moment. And of course, we'd like to congratulate TESDA and to the dedicated men and women of the agency. Muli, palakpakan po natin.
Yes. All right, we will now take this opportunity to call on other TESDA officials on stage to join us for a photo op while holding the NTESDP plan for 2023 to 2028.
Again, can we call on stage, please, our good TESDA Secretary, Secretary Suharto Mangunda Datu, Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma of Dole, please. Can we ask you please to be back here on stage? And also would like to call on the presence of our Deputy Director Generals, DDG Rosana Urdaneta, Deputy Director General for Policies and Planning.
DDG Aniceto Bertiz III, Deputy Director General for Operations.
DDG Vidal Villanueva III, Deputy Director General for Special Concerns and Partnerships and Linkages.
In addition, may we also request the presence of one of TESDA's staunch partner from the USAID Opportunity 2.0 program, Ms. Nancy Wallace, Interim Chief of Party of the USAID Opportunity 2.0 Program, and the Deputy Chief of Party for Technical Programs, Dr. Maria Teresa Mocamad.
Again, we would like to ask our DDGs, please, on stage to hold the NTESDP 2023 to 2028. You know, a while ago during the video presentation, it was explained what are the principles behind the NTE SDP 2023-2028. It is, you know, banking on the principles of equality, accessibility, and I'm also looking forward for our Filipino labor skilled workforce to be even more globally competitive,
Yes.
partner.
Ang sabi nga nila, partner, world-class ang ating mga TVET learners.
And of course, as the saying goes, sa bagong Pilipinas, sa TESDA, lingap ay maaasahan. And that we can expect for the many more years to come for TESDA. Again, we're actually celebrating the 29th anniversary of Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. There were a lot of activities prior our launch today. Marami pong mga aktibidad specifically in SM Mega Mall.
And I believe, partner, this year ay nasubaybayan mo ang lahat ng kanilang mga activities at celebration. Tama ba?
Tama ka dyan, partner. At marami sa ating mga kababayang Pilipino ang nakibahagi rin sa mga programa ng TESDA because this is the very first time that TESDA actually held the anniversary celebration in a public place. Kasi gusto nila bida dito yung ating mga kababayan. At saka syempre nakiparticipate dito ang all regional offices of TESDA.
At syempre, bida dito ang ating National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan for 2023 to 2028.
And I believe at this very moment, the hard copy of the NTESDP 2023-2028 the copies are being handed to some of our guests here in Manila Peninsula. Again, for those also joining us online, we would like to have you engaged as well in our activity today. QR codes are available for you to scan to be directed to our live or social wall.
And of course, please use our event's official hashtag GalingTVET.
All right, may we request everybody, please, to kindly settle down as we are about to continue the other parts of our program. Marami pong salamat. All right, we'll be continuing with our photo opportunity later with Secretary Mangunadatu, the other DDGs, and of course to all of our guests, as we will be proceeding now this time for one very important message as well. Requesting everybody to kindly settle down and take your seats as we will continue with our program. Marami pong salamat. Thank you very much. Everybody, I'd like all of you to settle down. Again, if you have photos, videos of our event today, post them in all your social media platforms. Don't forget to use our official hashtag GalingTVET. Also, we have a live or social wall just near our registration area where you can see the uploaded photos and videos using our QR code. I actually posted a photo as well.
Nakita ko nga yun, partner. Para namang napakarami ng likes na nakuha mo, no? Pinusuan na nilang lahat.
All right, again, everybody kindly settle down and go back to your respective seats as we will now continue with our program today. Marami pong salamat. We'd like to announce, of course, the arrival of Senator Mark Villar joining us as well today. Palakpakan po natin, Senator Mark Villar. Good morning again, everybody, and we will now continue. Christopher.
All right, I think we are all ready. Handa na po ba tayo na magpatuloy sa ating programa?
Yes, all right. We are all ready.
And now,
for his pledge of support, we would like you to help us welcome the Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment, Secretary Bienvenido E. Laguesma.
Maraming salamat sa ating very energetic, very inspiring, at hindi ito applicable sa'yo, very captivating, at napakagwapo na atin pong mga host. Palakpakan po natin ang dalawa natin pong masipag na mga MC sa araw na ito. Una po ay nais kong pasalamatan si Director General Secretary Soharto Mangundadato. He spared me doon po sa roll call. Kaya hindi po ako magro-roll call. Nag-roll call na po siya. Nevertheless, let me also greet His Excellency was just left. He is the #1 supporter of the USA basketball team. So, palakpakan po natin si US Ambassador is Her Excellency Mary Kay Carlson. And let me also acknowledge the members, His Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, from our friends from do it in alphabetical order because you might say I am favoring one or the other. They might withhold their support to the Department of Labor and Employment. So let me start with the Excellency from the Federal Republic of Germany. Our friends from His Excellency from Malaysia, Myanmar, Nigeria, and of course, from Thailand. I also would like to greet our friends and supporters from both houses of Congress. Ang akin pong isang kaibigan, taga-suporta sa budget ng DOLE at ng TESDA, Senator Mark Villar. Natin pong kaibigan na galing naman po sa House of Representatives. Nandito ka pa ba? Congressman Nonoy Libanan. Gusto ko pong batiin ang ating Director General, Secretary Teng Mangundadato at ang kanyang very supportive na pamilya. Palakpakan po natin sila. The senior officials and staff of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, ang atin pong mga piling-pili at pinagpipitagan ng mga panauhin sa araw na ito, mga kabalikat, katulong-katuwang, mga dating opisyalis ng TESDA, ang atin pong mga kasamahan at fellow advocates of technical education and skills development, mga kasamahan po sa TESDA board, 100%. Meron roll call kanina si Secretary Teng. Pag wala daw kayo, yung 29th anniversary X, baka hindi nyo matanggap paglabas nyo dito. Ang akin din pong mga kasamahan sa paglilingkuran sa pamahalaan, kasama po namin kasi sa TESDA board, ang DILG, ang DepEd, ang DTI, DA, ang CHED. At siyempre po, hindi ko makakalimutan ang ating mga developmental partners. Yun pong binanggit kanina ni Sec Teng, lalo na po yung USID. Marami po silang tinutulong, hindi lamang po sa TESDA, sa kabuuan po ng Department of Labor and Employment. Isa pong maganda, mapagpala at makasaysayang araw sa inyong lahat. I am privileged to be part of this trailblazing and monumental occasion, the launching of the National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan for 2023-2028. This plan, unveiled today, serves as a powerful testament to our steadfast commitment and of shaping our beloved nation through fostering education, lifelong learning, and socioeconomic transformation through technical and vocational education and training. Today, as we launch this plan, we are embarking on a path towards equipping our fellow citizens with the tools and competencies they need to respond to the ever-evolving global economic landscape. This plan recognizes the diverse talents and aspirations of our people, and it seeks to harness those talents to drive economic growth and social progress. Through the strategic enhancement of technical education and skills development, we empower individuals from all walks of life to become drivers of innovation, agents of change, and pillars of sustainable development. Aligned with the overarching vision of the Philippine Development Plan 2023-2028 and the Labor and Employment Plan recently approved by the President 2023-2028, the NTESDP holds the promise of enhancing the country's income earning ability by equipping the workforce with the right skills, talents, and attitudes. This empowerment equips our workforce not only in securing gainful employment, but also harnessing entrepreneurial opportunities that serve as the drivers of economic growth. The relationship between the Labor and Employment Plan and the National Technical Skills Development Plan becomes apparent as they share a common goal: fostering a skilled and empowered workforce that contributes to the nation's economic growth and social development. Furthermore, the NTESDP resonates with the President's commitment to uplifting marginalized sectors and narrowing the gap between different strata of society. By providing accessible and quality technical educations and skills training, we are ensuring that every citizen has an equal opportunity to shape their destiny and contribute to the growth of the nation. Let us remember that this plan is the TVET sector's roadmap for the next 5 years and is in support of the LEP 2023-2028. It will focus on digitalization and more than ever, pursue a stronger area-based and demand-driven TVET. It is not just about education and skills. It is empowering every Filipino workforce and assisting them achieve their educational and career goals. Let us unite and work hand in hand as a community stakeholders, government bodies, educational institutions, developmental partners, businesses, and civil society to implement the NTESDP with unwavering determination and turn this blueprint into reality. This will pave the way for a prosperous future where education, lifelong learning, and socio-economic transformation are the cornerstones of the nation's success, one that will shape the destinies of millions and inspire generations to come. The one that will contribute to a bagong Pilipinas na maghahandog at titiyak ng isang matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay para sa bawat Pilipino. Sa ngalan po ng TESDA Board na 100% nga pong naririto ngayon, let me convey our congratulations to the hardworking, reliable, and service-driven TESDA men and women. Palakpakan po natin ang TESDA. Nais din pong ipaabot sa inyo ng ating TESDA Board ang kanilang pangarap at layunin na inyong isagawa, isapuso, isaisip ang NTESDP at ang serbisyo na magbibigay buhay at magpapatunay ng isang paglingap na tunay na maaasahan. Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga. Mabuhay ang TESDA. Congratulations po sa inyong anibersaryo.
At mabuhay din po kayo at maraming salamat po, Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma. Thank you, sir. At maraming salamat po sa inyo pong patuloy na pagsuporta. Thank you, Secretary.
At this juncture, partner, please help me welcome representing Senator Cynthia Villar. May I call on stage Senator Mark Villar for his message.
Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be here today and to be invited to this very special occasion. To the ladies and gentlemen of TESDA, the TESDA officials, the TESDA board, key stakeholders, NGOs, distinguished guests, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Nais ko munang batiin ang ating mga members at ating mga special guests and of course our members, the key members of the TESDA. Of course, kasama po natin ang ating Director General of the TESDA, also a good friend to my family, Secretary Suharto Mangudatu. Of course, we have Secretary Laguesma, sir. Salamat po. Deputy Director General Rosana Urdaneta. From the USAID, Ms. Nancy Wallace, Chief of Party. Ma'am. Deputy Director ng Technical Education and Skills Development Operation, Dr. Aniceto Bertis III. Pong. First Deputy Director General of Special Concerns, Vidal Villanueva III. The USAID EDC Deputy Chief of Party, Ms. Maria Teresa Mokamad. And of course, all our distinguished ambassadors who are here today from Malaysia, Myanmar, Germany, Nigeria, from Thailand, and of course, earlier we were with the U.S. Ambassador, Mary Kay Carlson. I'd like to welcome you all. Our Malaysian ambassadors also here today. Mr. Castellino, yes. And of course, from Myanmar, yes, I mentioned it earlier, welcome. And of course, dito rin po ang ating Governor, Mariam Mangudatu. Welcome po, ma'am. And of course, dito si Pax, si Governor Pax Mangudatu. Palagi kong kasama sa mga foreign trips. Welcome, good to see you. Congresswoman Princess Mangudatu sa Kaluran. Welcome po, Congresswoman. Nandito rin si Congressman Libanan. Kasama din po natin. Congressman J.C. Abulos. Nandito rin si Mayor Suharto Alwali Mangudatu. And to all the guests, thank you very much. It is with profound enthusiasm and pride that I extend my unequivocal support for the grand launch of the 5th cycle of the National Technical Education and Skills Development Plan, or the NTESDP for 2028 to 2030. This initiative remains instrumental in molding our nation's future through a robust, dynamic, and sustainable technical education and skills development plan. My warmest congratulations to the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority on this momentous occasion. This milestone reflects not only TESDA's unwavering commitment, but also its visionary leadership in shaping the future of our workforce through innovative strategies and comprehensive policies. Through the courses offered by TESDA, marami na pong mga Pinoy na ang nabigyan ng oportunidad para makaroon ng mataas na kaalaman at abilidad para sa kanilang kinabukasan. TESDA has prided itself for forming successful and able individuals who flourish in their own fields. One of the main achievements of TESDA is the dissemination of technical vocational education and training throughout the country. Through the TVET, we have produced many skilled workers and technicians who become important in strengthening our economy. This truly increases the quality of our country's products and services. I remember when I was Secretary of the DPWH, nagkaroon po kami ng team up kasama po ang TESDA para matrain ang ating mga construction workers, yung mga machine operators. It was during this, when we started the build, we saw that there was a need for the training, upskilling of these workers so they could work on the build program. So I can say firsthand that TESDA, an organization that was instrumental in our nation's development, especially during the time when we were focusing on the build program. Your contributions to nation building is invaluable. At ako mismo, nakita ko na napakahalaga ang trabaho ng ating mga TESDA workers. Hindi talaga magiging matagumpay ang build kung hindi dahil sa inyong effort at inyong passion. So, congratulations. I want to thank all of you for the contributions that you've made to our nation building. As we move forward, let us strengthen our resolve to work hand in hand, bridging gaps and fostering greater collaboration among government agencies, educational institutions, industries, and civil society. Let us harness the power of synergy to transform challenges into opportunities and propel our TVET sector to new heights of excellence. Let me again express my deepest gratitude to TESDA for its steadfast dedication for advancing the TVET, and let us continue to champion the cause of workforce development, recognizing that a skilled workforce is the cornerstone of progress. Together, we can create a future where every Filipino is equipped with the skills and knowledge to thrive in a rapidly changing world. So again, congratulations once again on this remarkable achievement under the very steadfast, the very progressive leadership of former governor, now TESDA head, TESDA Secretary Mangudatu. You have all my praise and all my respect and admiration for the work that you do here in TESDA. Mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay ang TESDA. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Marami pong salamat, Senator Mark Villar. Thank you very much, Senator. And also please extend our gratitude to Senator Cynthia Villar. Marami pong salamat.
And now, partner, may we request everyone's attention to the screen for the message of support from the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed partners and fellow advocates of the technical, vocational, education and training, a blessed morning to us all. It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that I stand before you today to mark a significant milestone in our nation's journey toward empowerment, progress, and inclusive growth. The grand launch of the National Technical Skills Development Plan for 2023 to 2028, also known as the NTESDP, stands as a beacon of hope and opportunity for countless Filipinos seeking a brighter future through technical vocational education and training. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, for their unwavering commitment to equipping our citizens with the skills and knowledge they need to thrive in an ever-evolving world. Your dedication to fostering an agile, data-driven, and future-oriented technical vocational education and training system is truly commendable and aligns seamlessly with our nation's aspiration for progress. The NTESDP encapsulates our collective vision for a skilled and empowered workforce, one that can adapt, innovate, and contribute meaningfully to our nation's development. With this comprehensive plan, TESDA reaffirms its role as a catalyst for change, steering our workforce toward competitiveness in the global arena. At the heart of TESDA's endeavors are the countless individuals whose lives have been transformed through tech-voc training. Through TESDA's efforts, Filipinos from all walks of life have been given the opportunity to learn practical skills that not only provide them with livelihood, but also empower them to uplift their families and communities. The ripple effect of these initiatives is immeasurable, creating a positive cycle of progress that extends far beyond individual success. As we launch the NTESDP, let us reflect on the impact that technical vocational education and training have on our society. Empowering our citizens with the ability to build, create, and innovate not only enriches their lives, but also fortifies the foundations of our nation. By investing in their growth, we invest in the growth of our communities and our whole country as a whole. The future that we envision is one where every Filipino has the opportunity to unleash their full potential regardless of their background or circumstances. It is a future where skills are honed, talents are cultivated, and dreams are realized. The NTESDP is not just a plan. It's a roadmap that guides us towards this future, a future where all Filipinos equipped to face all challenges to their competence. Let us rally behind the TESDA's vision and take part in shaping a nation that thrives through innovation, skills, and determination. The NTESDP is a testament to our collective commitment to a nation building, one that is firmly rooted in empowerment, progress, and the unwavering belief in the limitless potential of the Filipino people. Congratulations to TESDA and all our partners on this momentous occasion. The launch of the National Technical and Skills Development Plan for 2023 to 2028 is not just a celebration of plans and strategies, it's a celebration of hope, opportunity, and the transformative power of education and training. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Much Speaker Romualdez. At this point, before we proceed to the next set of messages of support, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the Director of the Office of Education of USAID Philippines, Dr. Thomas LeBlanc. Thank you very much, Tom. And now, for his message of support, let's watch this video from the Senate President, Juan Miguel Zubiri.
Congratulations to the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority on the grand launch of the National Technical Skills Development Plan for 2023 to 2028. I'm a big believer in the power of tech-voc education and training to empower our people and help them unlock their potential as valuable contributors to their communities and to the country. Naniniwala tayo na malalim ang kakayahan ng bawat Pilipino. Kailangan lang may labas sa magandang edukasyon. Kaya nga po sa probinsya namin sa Bukidnon, talagang ginawa namin itong unang TechVoc province sa buong bansa with TESDA training centers for each and every one of our cities and municipalities. And with NTESDP, we are hopeful that we can strengthen TechVoc education across the country even further and help more Filipinos find gainful employment and sustainable livelihood for themselves, their families, and their communities. Again, my warmest congratulations to TESDA, and I assure you of my steadfast support in the improvement of our TechVoc education sector. Mabuhay po kayo at mabuhay ang Pilipinas!
Mig Zubiri. At this point, let us all watch the video message of His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
I welcome all our partners and stakeholders as we launch the National Technical and Skills Development Plan 2023 to 28. Our continued investment in technical vocational education and training is crucial to producing a strong and capable workforce that is responsive to the ever-changing demands of a globalized and digital age. We can realize this by updating our TVET curriculum that not only inculcates relevant, data-driven, and future-oriented skills, but also capacitates our labor force with the use of virtual, augmented, and mixed reality in skills development. It is my hope that through this forward-looking and ambitious development plan, we can produce millions of TESDA graduates who will succeed, flourish, and lead in their chosen careers and endeavors. Together, let us all strive to build a more capable, productive, and empowered workforce, one that will propel the Philippines to a new era of prosperity and growth and bring our society into the more promising and stable future that we dream of. I wish you all a fruitful and engaging celebration. Mabuhay ang TESDA. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Salamat, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. for that message and for your support.
And once again, congratulations to TESDA and the dedicated men and women of the agency. Palakpakan niyo po ang inyong mga sarili at palakpakan po natin sila. We will now take this opportunity to call on our TESDA officials, ang ating naudlot na photo op partner kanina, to join us here on stage for a photo while holding the NTESDP for 2023 to 2028.
Of course, we'd like to request the presence of TESDA Director General, Secretary Suharto Maguna Dato, please be here on stage. And we'd like to request the presence of our DDGs, DDG Rosana Urdaneta, Deputy Director General for Policies and Planning.
DDG Aniceto Bertiz, the 3rd Deputy Director General for Operations.
DDG Vidal Villanueva III, Deputy Director General for Special Concerns and Partnerships and Linkages.
Dr. Thomas LeBlanc, Director, Office of Education, USAID Philippines. And may we also request the presence of Ms. Nancy Wallace, Interim Chief of Party of the USAID Opportunity 2.0 program.
We would like to request, of course, the presence on stage of Senator Mark Villar, please. Secretary Bienvenido Laguespa, please, to join on stage. Marami pong salamat. One more. Marami pong salamat. We'd like to request you please to stay on stage for another group, for another sets of photo op, please. We'd like to request our ushers to kindly collect the plans from our officials. Marami pong salamat.